One of the key things that people forget about money is that money has a specific field. Now, this field is going to be very difficult for people who don't really have the energetic understanding of money. So a lot of people see money as something very tangible, very real. You have to hold it in your hand. It's numbers in your bank account. None of that's real. That's the problem. The reason people struggle with money so much is because there is a sense of it's not really real. But people who are struggling consider money real. The best way I describe this is my friend and myself, we were going through, he's a very good trader. Basically, he trades the markets. And he sent me a trade to study. And when I looked at it, I still remember, I looked at it and I thought, you know what? This money's not even real. He was telling me he knew somebody that made like 100K in like 2 minutes, basically. Obviously, he's a veteran. He's done it for years. But the point I want to make about bringing in money is that money has a field, and it's been pre-packaged and sold as a job, as a business. But those are just ways to pull it in. But who would you truly be if you weren't holding on to your job as a crutch, as your business as a crutch, as your investment as a crutch? Because people can move from one hell to the next. You know, a client of mine said, you know, I'm tired of trading time for money. And then, you know, she's probably gonna watch this video and be like, oh, you're speaking about me. Yeah, for sure. But time is only money in employment, and time can be money also in self-employment. So a lot of people, sometimes they wonder that why have they managed to come to a place that, well, they left their job and now they work for themselves and stuff is even harder. You have to remove your time from money. You have to. If you have to live a life in this world, you have to remove your time from money so that you are not tied somewhere. Your time is not being taken up. Because you see, you can make $10 million again, but you can never get 10 minutes of your time again. It's never possible. If it's gone, it's gone. So I want you guys to really sit and think about money is a field. It's a field. It's an energy. It's an energy that swirls around people all the time. What is the best way for it to be able to come towards you? And for it to come towards you, you need to have the understanding that it's not real. Money is actually not a real phenomenon. Yes, people can use it as cash. I always see cash as like a salesman, but it's not really real. And if money is not really real, then it becomes easier to bring it in because you have the energetic construct of it. The energetic construct is what trips people up on a consistent basis. They struggle with it because they feel that they put money on a pedestal. They think that they have to work so very, 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 very hard for it. No, you don't. In fact, the harder you work for it, the less you're gonna get. And you know, people of today are shameless. They'll give you jobs, they'll give you things. Like, it doesn't really make a difference, right? That's the thing, because who cares? They're gonna make you work at what they want to make you work as. But the key thing is that money has a field. It has a field, and you need to learn to study energetics. And energetics is basically how something feels. The energy around something, the energy of not having and the energy of having, and then after you have, holding on to it. Most people can bring it in somehow. Some people even struggle to bring it in, but bringing it in and then they can't hold on to it. And they can't hold on to it because maybe there's self-sabotage, maybe there's lack, maybe there's how do I even hold on to it? Money is a very deep topic. It's a topic that brings up a lot of wounds for people. So a large part of my work in Spartanite is actually talking about money in a very honest fashion, so that people do not feel intimidated by this topic that literally runs everybody's life. It's important for people to educate themselves and see money as a tool, as a friend, as an ally, instead of this really, really hard and painful thing. It's not painful. Money is the easiest thing in the world, not about acquisition or retention, but just feeling that calmness around it.